Again, 2 big games last night. I'm not going to go over the Nets. You know that's a wrap. That's a dub, all right? Blazers versus Nuggets. Jesus Christ, Dame Lillard. When you do it all, and it all comes down. Hey, he did it all last night. He tried. Let's just talk about what the hell Dame was doing last night. Tremendous performance from the kid. Really putting in that work. Scored almost 55 points, man. I mean, lo and behold, is Dame. 55 points, but look at the rest of the squad, all right? McCollum, late game, did not come through. Covington, late game, even though he had a good overall performance, 19 and 11, he's probably going to harbinger on that and say, well, I did 19 and 11, not a good performance from Mr. Covington. Mr. Norm Powell, 13 points, 3 assists. And then you have in there Nurkic, 13 points and 11 rebounds. Then we have the bench, right? Carmelo, not enough. They need more, all right? 8 points, 4 rebounds with 3 assists. And Anthony Simons tried to chip in with 6 points and 3 rebounds. Not bad from him. They stopped playing Cantor a little bit. I didn't like that. Pieces-wise, you got to think to yourself, why is this team not beating the Denver Nuggets from an experience perspective? I mean, I go back up to that trade that they made earlier in the year. The trade that I hated so much. The trade was for your boys, Mr. Gary Trent Jr. and the other dude name. What's his name? I forgot his name. Broke his leg, I believe. But 6'7", 6'8" guy who I liked a lot. I can't remember the name right now. But however, I thought it was a stupid trade. I thought it was a mistake on the end of this team, and I still think it's a mistake. I think you gain power with more numbers, and they had more numbers with those young guys, but they did not perform. Okay, they did not perform. So at this point in time, what we have is an issue. We have an issue where this squad is probably going to be broken up. This was Stott's series to win. He had all the pieces, but Jokic is just another level. Jokic is just another type of star, okay? Yeah, he's bigger than Dame. I'm sorry. That's what it's telling me right now, right? When I look at the stats and what's available and who's playing and how they're playing, everything's telling me that, no offense, guys. Hey, CJ is a tier 4 player. He's not a tier 3 player. He's a tier 4 player. What that means is he's not reliable when the thickens get thick. Okay, he's not a reliable dub player. Okay, he's not the guy you want to go to. It's a shame for me to say that, but that's just what it is. All right, it's been long enough with this squad, with them playing with each other, to be able to evaluate and make that decision point. Carmelo, though he tries hard, is just not the guy he used to be. All right, let's just be honest about that. He's not the guy he used to be. He's not the player he used to be. Okay? He really needs to get better levels of talent around Dame, or we can see a move where Dame no longer plays for the Blazers. This is coming from me, man. This is coming from me. I gotta be real. Okay? It's that deep that I'm talking this long about it. It's that deep. Okay? We go into Mr. Nurkic, a guy that I think has a bit more potential. You know, we're talking about a dude that's a double-double king, but was on his way to be the next, no offense, Nikola Jokic at some point in time before the leg injury. You lose that. You lose that now because of the injury. He's trying to return to form, but never is really recouped. And Rodney Hood was a 6'7", 6'8" guy. He's never recouped. He's never been given the opportunity. Too many hands on the ball. I mean, what more can we say? What more can we say about this team? They have all the pieces. It just doesn't make sense for this team to perform the way they are, right? It hurts me to say this, but yeah, there needs to be broken up. Carmelo, no matter how great he is, there's a problem. There's a problem with Carmelo. The issue is, it's empty points. Just like Dame Lillard, it's empty points. Congrats, you made the playoffs. But there's no reason why this squad can't make it out the first round, especially with a depleted Nuggets roster. Now let's get over to the other side and talk about the Nuggets. All right, that was long-winded. Let me keep going again. I said who could help. Okay, defensively, they're just not there. Okay, they're not there because they're too old up front. An old Covington, they're trying to get him to stretch the floor, experienced. An old Anthony. They need more Simons. You know, they need the other two guys I mentioned. The big center from the Kings. Okay, why is he not playing? The kid from North Carolina. Go ahead and look them up. That's what I'm saying it that way. Let's get them in the game. Let's get them involved. Let's get the other tall. There was a tall guy, no racial features here, white guy, 6'10", 6'11", Collins. Why isn't Collins playing? These are all things you got to question and ask yourself with the Trailblazers and why they're not winning. To me, it comes down to coaching. And that's why the new moves need to be made. Now, let's go over to the other side of the Nuggets. Mike Porter Jr., 26-12. Tremendous. Gordon, 14-10. It looks like that's going to be the expectation for Mr. Aaron Gordon. Nikola Jokic, tremendous. 38, 9, and 11. Austin Rivers, definitely a big pickup for this team. 18 and 7 with 1 rebound. And that's 7 assists. Look at the assist levels of the starters. I mean, you're almost in the 40s. So that's scary. Sometimes you get an entire team that gets that amount. For this squad, it looks like just the starters are getting that amount. So that's scary. Now, Campazzo, not much there. 3 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. We got to see how healthy he is. But the biggest contributor, the guy that surprised the most, the guy that hit the most, your man Monty Morris, Ohio State brethren. 28, 5, and 3. He was the guy. The stats are here. It's facts, man. He's the guy that made it happen. Then you got JaMychal Green. There's a contribution across almost everybody on the team. JaVale McGee didn't play. But look at everybody almost scored that play. That shows you the team unity that they have. The confidence. When you got too many big stars and big mouth stars means guys that just command the ball and need it. Jokic has proven that point to be wrong. So is Doncic. So is all these assist guys. Trae Young's another kid. All right, move the ball around. You can make something happen. All right, we're going to kick off and sign off here. It's your boy Step Back. I'm walking, talking. You know what it is. Blazers still got a chance, but they got to make moves. I'm gone.